Hello everyone, welcome to my video. So now I'm going to present to you about my book, and this is my book. As you can see, this book title is Call Me a Winner. So before I start the presentation, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Vindra Wikananda, or you can call me Vindra. I'm number absent 25. Alright, what book that I bring here, Call Me a Winner, and the author is Novia MIPA. So the first thing I would like to show you is the cover of the book. As you can see here, this is the title, Call Me a Winner, and this is the author, Novia MIPA. And there's a sentence that typed with aesthetic font. As you can see here, it's typed catatan tentang perjuangan hidup mandiri di luar negeri. And in addition, so there are some decoration here. As you can see, this is Sydney Opera House, Sydney Harbour Bridge, Merah Lion in Singapore, Indonesian flags, Monas, and other buildings. And I really love how the author visualized the storyline with this decoration so clearly. When I first time I look at this cover of the book at the bookstore, I'm very interested to read the whole story of this book. And then I decided to buy this book. Next, you might be considering that this content of this book is about someone's journey in living abroad, but later we check if that was true or not. So without any further ado, let's review this book. So now I'm going to talk about what is the content of this book. So firstly, the genre of this book is slice of life, especially teenagers' life, and a little bit romance. And who is the main character of this book? So before I answer the question, I want you to know that Call Me a Winner is non-fictional novel. So it's not about fiction character who doesn't exist in real life, but it is about someone who truly exists in real life. So the main character of this book is the author itself, which is Novia MIPA. Alright, now how is Novia MIPA's characteristic in this novel? So Novia MIPA is a cheerful, intelligent, and rational person, and she came from broken home family. However, she's such a visionary person who had a big dream to continue her study overseas. I really admire her as someone who truly lives as a real person, and what I like about her is how she always managed to think positively to face most of her problems. It doesn't matter how big, how complicated the problems are, but she always managed to face them. Not only that, she's kinda sweet girl though. So in this story, Novia MIPA had a boyfriend named Kevin, and guess what? She always took care of him and support him when he was sad. She really loved him. But plot twist, he's not her boyfriend again now, as he's her ex-boyfriend in real life. But I kind of feel like when I read this story, love story, as I haven't ever read about romance novel ever before. So alright, next I will tell you just a little bit summary. It's not all summary here. So Call Me a Winner tells the readers about the true journey of Novia MIPA's life as a teenager, when she had to struggle to survive from her offensive grandmother. That's why I told you before that she came from broken home family. That's because the grandmother. And then I think the best part of the storyline is when she was young, she had already decided to go far away from her offensive grandmother by continuing her study overseas. She really had thought to save herself from her grandmother, and she saw an opportunity to get a better future when she was suffering, and I think that's really amazing. And when she is in high school, her parents decided to send her to Singapore to continue her study. Then when had to continue her study in the university, she was accepted in one of the most popular university in the world, which is located in Sydney, Australia. Yep, that is the University of New South Wales, or people usually call it UNSW. And this inspirational book continues to tell the reader about how her life went on in Australia. So overall, this book contains of how did she solve most of our problem in living abroad, such as a part-time jobs problem, her friendship problems, college problems, and many more. And there's a little bit story of her life. Besides that, this novel is also includes self-improvement supplements. Yeah, it's not all about how to survive in living abroad, but there's also self-improvement tips here in order to support us in developing ourselves and be the better version of ourselves. Alright, so now we move on to next part. What can I learn from this novel? As this novel tells us about how to survive in living abroad, so there are plenty of moral stories that I can take personally from this novel, as I want to continue my study overseas too. Some examples are what are the strategies that we could implement when we apply to the university, how to adapt from unfamiliar environment for you, and many more. And as I've said before, this novel also gives you self-improvement supplement that really helps us to be better version of ourselves. And one thing that I really remember about the supplements is the tip to maximize our youth. The writer usually called it youth. Yeah, so youth is actually an acronym standing for 5 words, which are young, overcomer, unique, tenacious, and healthy. Once again, young, overcomer, unique, tenacious, and healthy. Those things are 5 personality that we could implement to maximize our youth in order to achieve our biggest dreams. Yeah, I know that is very memorable and understandable. That's why I really remember it. And I will explain the meaning of each personality. But first, young. The meaning of young here is how we maintain our youth spirits even when if we're getting old. Second, overcomer. Overcomer in bahasa means pemenang. Yeah. So it means how we implement winner personality and mentality. And next, unique. Unique here means how to be different among others, specifically how to be special from another people surround us. After that, tenacious. In bahasa, tenacious means tegas. Yeah. So it means how to be firm, how to be assertive and decisive in making better rational decisions. And lastly, healthy. Yeah, we all know that being healthy is crucial thing for our life, and of course we can't do anything if we are not healthy, are we? And then, as most of the readers expect, including me, this book has a lot of inspirational quotes in it. But one quote that I really like which it becomes one of my favorite quotes, is "I exist as I am, and that's enough." And wow, I really like that quote. It went deep through my heart and I always remember it now. I think that this is such a meaningful quote for me, just for keep being myself. And as you consider, most of quotes in this book tells us to just keep being yourself and try to be the best version of yourself if you want to succeed in achieving your biggest dream. And we're going to the last part of this book. Do I recommend this book for you? Well, I firmly recommend this for you. This is worth for all of you. It's not only a person or anyone who wants to continue your study overseas, but it's worth for anyone because there's self-improvement supplements in this book. And I really love to read this book. What I love about this book is the writer kept the language used in this book as simple as she able to. So she managed to make this book understandable and memorable. And this book has a simple plot too, not as complicated as another novel is. And I think that's all from me. If you're interested in this book, if you want to read all of the story in this book, you could contact me to borrow this book. And if you want to buy it, I think you should go to online shopping platform, because I think there's a lot of book available in shopping online platform. So that's all from me, and thank you.